Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
QB keeps the second down option. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this.
Everybody went the back's way, and once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Play action. Here's Smith. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, Smith. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short snap. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors, love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you can start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Tracy once more. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
intended for Theo
Well, they connected on
Johnson.
3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another
Robinson sent in
Giants
motion left.
First down.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit and a second down.
It's second
And look at
down.
that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Sets up a third down and 18.
Third and long for him here. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he not only recovers the fumble, Brock, but he's able to get back beyond the line of scrimmage, too.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Raiders' offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. They're going to bring him down after his play. Rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Off to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's able to drive that pile back yard. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Smith on third and short. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Formation for the Raiders.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. On first down, here's Dart. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there brings up second down.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Third and just 2 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Here he is on third and short. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants first down. First
Now the
and
completion
10 at
rate
the
is strong,
38-yard
partner.
line.
The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. We dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's another Giants first down.
They go right back to Tracy. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
A gain of 24 more yards. And the Giants, first down. First and goal.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And down he goes. Raiders got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On third and goal, it's Dart. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Smith back to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Smith on first down. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith.
Up second and
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up. We're a quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. On the sneak, it's Smith. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
If nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is you can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needs to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
And the Giants first down.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Trying the right side with Tracy.
At the 38-yard line.
And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. And the
On
Giants
play action with Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
38 yards. That's another
Dart's
Giants
out of the shotgun.
first down.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Wandale
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On the sneak, here's Dart. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Giants first down. 2 yards on the play.
From the gun, it's Tracy.
Giants first down.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and goal, Giants.
They'll work against the blitz. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Pass.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Dart's looking to throw. Touchdown, New York. The Giants. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Mostert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Smith. Flush down out to his left. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Raider first down.
Genty from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. You get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Get him out of Gray. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Laube with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Smith on 1st down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun give here to Gentry. Escapes the defender. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Incomplete.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Me, I got this. That's all right, Mark. That's all right. That's all right.
Smith's gonna throw again. And they take this in for the score. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it an 18-point game.
Giants 45. Raiders 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.